Hello, my name is Hannah Tautu. This is for Intro to Elementary Education, and my infographic was on stage theory of cognitive development from Jean Piaget. So there was about 4 stages that Piaget had of cognitive development. There was sensory motor, which is from when you are born 2 years old. There's pre-operational, which is 2 to 7 years old. There is concrete operational, which is 7 to 11 years old. And then there is the last stage, formal operational, which is 11 years old and older. So for the first stage, it is sensory motor. So this is the period when infants think pretty much by their senses of motor actions and motor skills. The infants tend to try to find different objects or events to represent how they're feeling. Their coordination of senses with motor responses. They have a general curiosity about the world since they don't really know. They use different kinds of language for demands and cataloging, I would say. And the second stage is pre-operational. So children use their new abilities to represent objects in a variety of activities. So there's dramatic play, there's puppet shows, and they do this to monitor themselves. They tend to have symbolic thinking, and they use different kinds of syntax and grammar to express concepts. Their imagination and intuition run wild pretty much at this age. So they tend to have different abstract thoughts, but they may not be logical. For the third stage, concrete operational, children mentally operate on concrete objects and events. They discover reversibility and become more successful in not only academic tasks, but also in life tasks as well. They tend to be attached to concrete situations like time, the quality to understand things, independency, and space. For the last stage, the child is able to reason about tangible objects and events and can operate on many different forms of representations. So they tend to become more hypothetical, they have counterfactual thinking, they have abstract logic and reasoning, strategy, and they become more theoretical, and they tend to take these concepts in which they learn and they apply it to one another. And Jean Piaget created these stages that it pretty much explain the to and fro from birth to adulthood, to create processes that lead to long-term developmental change. And that's all.